Welcome back to our channel. Let's talk about the most uncommon conversation, parasites. Why are there not more people talking about parasites? It is a deeply unsettling thought. You ever get that unsettling feeling that something is moving around in your body? For some, this sensation can be so convincing that it mimics the flutter of a developing fetus. This experience, while alarming, is not always what it seems. Our bodies are complex ecosystems, and sometimes they host uninvited guests. These guests are parasites, organisms that live on or inside another organism, benefiting at the host's expense. While many are microscopic, some can grow surprisingly large, creating noticeable and often bewildering symptoms. Understanding what might be happening within our own bodies is the first crucial step toward taking back control and ensuring our long-term health and well-being. The idea of a large parasite residing within us sounds like something from a horror film, but it is a medical reality for many people around the world. These creatures are masters of disguise, often living undetected for years. They have evolved incredible strategies to survive within the human gut, muscles, or even organs like the liver and brain. Their presence can lead to a range of physical feelings, from a dull, persistent ache to a strange, crawling sensation under the skin. It is this very movement, this internal wriggling, that can be profoundly disturbing and easily misinterpreted. We must approach this topic not with fear, but with curiosity and a desire for knowledge, empowering ourselves to recognize the signs. The human body has a remarkable way of communicating with us when something is wrong. A strange twitch, a sudden pain, or a feeling of bloating can all be signals. When these feelings are persistent and accompanied by a sense of internal movement, it's natural to feel concerned. The sensation can be caused by the parasite itself, shifting position, or by the body's reaction to its presence. For example, the inflammation and muscle spasms caused by an infestation can create a phantom sense of movement. It is essential to listen to these signals without immediately jumping to the most frightening conclusion, as many different factors can create similar feelings inside our bodies. Exploring the world of large parasites sheds light on the intricate relationship between humans and their environment. These infections are often linked to contaminated food, water, or contact with infected animals. They serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of hygiene and food safety. By learning about these organisms, how they enter our bodies, how they grow, and the signs they produce, we can better protect ourselves and our families. This essay will guide you through the key facts, helping you distinguish between a genuine parasitic infection and other common conditions, and will provide clear advice on when it is time to seek professional medical help for your symptoms. Among the larger parasites that can inhabit the human body, the tapeworm is perhaps the most well-known. These ribbon-like flatworms can grow to astonishing lengths, with some species reaching over 10 meters long inside the human intestine. A person typically becomes infected by eating undercooked meat such as beef or pork that contains tapeworm larvae. Once inside the gut, the larva attaches to the intestinal wall and begins to grow, absorbing nutrients directly from the food you eat. While many tapeworm infections cause only mild symptoms like nausea or abdominal discomfort, the sheer size of the creature can sometimes lead to blockages or a noticeable feeling of fullness and movement. Another formidable intestinal dweller is the giant roundworm, scientifically known as Ascaris lumbricoides. This parasite resembles a large earthworm and can grow up to 35 centimeters in length. Infection occurs when a person accidentally ingests the worm's eggs, which are often found in soil or on unwashed fruits and vegetables contaminated with human feces. Once hatched, the larvae embark on a remarkable journey through the body, traveling from the intestines to the lungs and then back to the gut to mature. A heavy infestation can lead to a tangled mass of worms, causing severe abdominal pain, bloating, and even intestinal obstruction, which can feel like a solid, shifting lump. A different kind of parasitic threat comes from hydatid cysts, which are the larval stage of a small tapeworm called Echinococcus granulosus. Humans are accidental hosts, usually becoming infected through contact with infected dogs or by ingesting contaminated food or water. Unlike worms that live freely in the gut, these larvae form fluid-filled cysts that grow slowly within organs, most commonly the liver and lungs. These cysts can expand to the size of a grapefruit over many years, pressing on surrounding tissues and organs. As a cyst grows, it can cause pain, a feeling of pressure, and if it is near the surface, a palpable lump that might create a sense of internal shifting. Each of these parasites presents a unique challenge to the human body. They are not merely passive residents, they actively interfere with normal bodily functions. Tapeworms steal vital nutrients, potentially leading to weight loss and malnutrition despite a normal appetite. Giant roundworms can cause blockages and interfere with digestion, creating significant pain and discomfort. Hydatid cysts act like slow-growing tumors, silently compromising organ function until they become large enough to cause serious health problems. Recognizing that these very different organisms can all create feelings of bloating, pain, and movement is key to understanding the complexity of parasitic disease. Have you ever felt a strange, almost electric sensation deep in your abdomen? Like something is wriggling, shifting, or even alive inside you? This unnerving feeling can stop you in your tracks, making you hyper-aware of every flutter, ripple, or sudden jolt beneath your skin. While it's easy to jump to the conclusion that a parasite is to blame, it's important to know that this living sensation can have many causes. One of the most common reasons for these odd movements is actually gas. As your food breaks down, bacteria in your gut release gas, which travels through your intestines in pockets, sometimes creating a rolling, bubbling, or even squirming sensation that can feel eerily alive. These movements can be sharp, sudden, or shifting, and it's easy to mistake them for something more sinister, like a parasite crawling inside. Often these sensations are temporary and linked to what you've eaten, but they can feel so real that you might swear something is alive in there. Sometimes normal muscle contractions in your intestines, called peristalsis, become more noticeable, especially if you're thin or feeling anxious. These wave-like movements can mimic the slithering or wriggling you might imagine from a parasite, but it's not just digestion. Other medical conditions can also create the illusion of something moving or living inside you. For example, benign cysts, like ovarian cysts, can grow large enough to press on organs, causing a sensation of fullness, pressure, or a dull ache that shifts as you move, almost as if something is alive and changing position. Fibroids, which are non-cancerous growths in the uterus, can also create these persistent shifting sensations. While these aren't parasites, the pressure they exert can make it feel as though something foreign and alive is inside your body. It's crucial to consider these possibilities since they require different medical attention than a true parasitic infection. The mind also plays a powerful role in how we interpret these sensations. In rare cases, conditions like pseudocyesis or phantom pregnancy can cause people to feel movement, swelling, and even kicks, all without an actual fetus. The mind can make the body feel as if something is truly alive inside. This shows just how deeply our mental state can influence our physical sensations. High stress and anxiety can heighten your awareness, making every gurgle, twitch, or flutter feel amplified, sometimes to the point where it seems like something is moving independently inside you. These feelings are absolutely real, but their source may be psychological rather than physical. So, how do you know if what you're feeling is a parasite or something else? While only a doctor can give you a definitive answer, you can start by tracking patterns in your symptoms. If the sensation comes and goes and is relieved by passing gas or a bowel movement, it's likely digestive. If it's constant and in the same spot, it could be a cyst or fibroid. Parasitic infections, on the other hand, often come with a wider range of symptoms like fever, chills, or unexplained weight loss, alongside that unsettling alive sensation. Understanding what's behind that something alive inside feeling is the first step to getting answers, and knowing when it's time to seek a professional opinion for peace of mind. Listening to your body is essential, but it is equally important to know when to escalate your concerns to a healthcare professional. You should schedule a visit with your doctor if your symptoms are persistent, severe, or worsening over time. A simple checklist can help you track what you are experiencing. Do you have unexplained weight loss despite a good appetite? Are you feeling constantly tired or fatigued, no matter how much you rest? Other key signs include persistent abdominal pain, bloating, or cramps, as well as changes in your bowel habits like chronic diarrhea or constipation. Skin issues like rashes, hives, or eczema can also be a sign of an internal battle. Trust your instincts. If you feel something is truly wrong, it is always best to get it checked out. For those interested in supporting their body's natural detoxification processes, several herbs and foods are traditionally believed to help create an inhospitable environment for parasites. Foods rich in fiber, like psyllium husks and ground flax seeds, can help sweep the digestive tract clean. Pumpkin seeds are a classic remedy, as they contain a compound called cucurbitacin that can help paralyze worms. Garlic and onions, known for their powerful antimicrobial properties, are also excellent additions to your diet. Incorporating herbs like oregano, cloves, and ginger can further support digestive health. However, it is absolutely vital to remember that these are supportive measures, not medical treatments for a confirmed infection. A gentle daily routine can also aid your body's overall wellness during a cleanse. Start your day with a large glass of water to hydrate and stimulate your digestive system. Focus on a whole foods diet, rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins, while avoiding processed foods, sugar, and refined carbohydrates, which can feed unwanted organisms. A simple, soothing tea can be a comforting part of this routine. To make a gentle cleansing tea, steep a few thin slices of fresh ginger and a pinch of ground cloves in hot water for about 10 minutes. You can add a squeeze of lemon for flavor. This tea can help soothe digestion and reduce inflammation. Before starting any cleanse or taking herbal supplements, you must speak with your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. This is especially important if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or have any underlying health conditions. Some herbs can be very potent and may interact with medications or be unsuitable for certain individuals. A doctor can perform tests to confirm if you have a parasitic infection and prescribe the correct medical treatment if needed. Taking control of your health is an empowering journey. By combining awareness, cautious self-care, and professional medical guidance, you can confidently navigate your health concerns and work towards feeling your best. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and share this with your friends. We love hearing from you and growing our community together.